Hi, my name is Alex Bukowski and I have a strong passion to become a teacher, and I also have a long-term goal to eventually establish a school in an underdeveloped country and assist deprived communities. I grew up in a family that's heavily involved in the teaching profession. My mum is a primary school teacher and my sister is a high school teacher who actually recently graduated from ACU. So as a child and teenager, I've been exposed to the challenging yet rewarding world of being an educator. Seeing both my mum and sister change young lives forever made me want to do the same and ultimately give back to the community. Besides my family, I was very fortunate to grow up with many amazing teachers, both from my primary and high school, that also definitely influenced me to become a future educator. Based on my experiences and the people that I've been involved in my life, I really want to help young people become the best versions of themselves and reach their full potential, just like I was able to. Because if it wasn't for my mum, my dad, my sisters, and just the most influential and life-changing teachers that I grew up with, I wouldn't be the person I am today. My educational history had a lot to do with my motives to teaching, in fact my life. After recently graduating from high school, I developed my own philosophy: live by deeds, not by words. Now what I mean by this is take action in the things that you want to achieve in life rather than fantasize and talk about it. For me, I really want to help people, particularly young people, and guide them in the right direction. Why do I want to do this? Well, I was inspired by my own teachers who helped me become the person I am today. I developed a lot of deep connections with them, especially in my senior years, where not only our relationship was just about academic related things, but it became very personal. It was like they were a good friend and mentor while still being professional to their career, which I really appreciated. They were nurturing, and in the sense they molded me to be a good person and helped me be the best version of myself, as well as assisting me to accomplish my goals. When I went through a couple rough patches and my teachers were there for me, it was literally life-changing. And I always said if I were to be a teacher, I'd love to do the same and change young people's lives for the better, just like they did with me. Another big influence for my approach to teaching were the opportunities in high school to participate in community service and work experience. Seeing others in need that I can really help makes me feel good about myself. And in fact, through these programs, like the Cambodia and Vietnam trip I went on, the Reeby Juvenile Justice Centre, Claymore Homework Club, I did work experience in a public school when I was in year 10, and when I was in year 12 I assisted the teachers and helped out in year 8 camp. Just all these initiatives, all these opportunities, I learned that it's so rewarding to step out of your comfort zone and go out of your way to put others first and be there for one another. And going back to my own philosophy, it's by taking action that definitely makes a positive contribution to society. As a famous Chinese proverb says, give a man a fish and he will eat for a day. Teach a man a fish and he will eat for a lifetime. I strongly believe that by becoming a teacher, you give so many people the opportunity to benefit their lives and therefore make this world a better place. I've encountered many interesting insights and ideas in the 2 readings we did in our tutorials. In Nodding's article, Happiness and Education, she focuses on reorientating the aims of education to prioritise and create a balance between students' happiness and overall well-being, as well as their academic skills and needs. Expanding on this, Noddings encourages teachers and the education system to focus on building important life skills and problem solving for all students aside from teaching their designated subjects. This is so that students can be prepared and receive moral support on how to deal with any issues they may face when they're older. For instance, like stress, anxiety and depression, to a variety of factors like work life, family, etc. For example, developing teamwork in a PE class by playing sport and encouraging communication between each other will definitely help the students who start getting into the workforce, where teamwork is a crucial aspect and required skill to have. Moreover, it teaches students conflict resolution with themselves as an individual as well as a collective, which is extremely vital to our fast-paced and modern society. Me personally, I strongly agree with Nodding's philosophy, and it's definitely a philosophy I will adapt in my own style of teaching in order to get the best out of my students as well as myself. From the article, I learned that when we are happy, we are able to be more productive and hence achieve more greatly. Definitely, by having a balance of social awareness and academia, students are able to thrive, become resilient, and ultimately improve themselves as a person.